Hello, and Christ is in our midst. This is the Sunday of all the saints. Last weekend we had, as you remember, Holy Pentecost, the descent of the Holy Spirit, and the saints help to show us what it looks like to have the Holy Spirit dwelling inside of you. Next weekend we'll have the saints of North America, a little bit more specific to our own area, but both of those Sundays about the saints are to show us what it looks like when we have the fruit of the Holy Spirit in our life. And as we discussed in our church school class last week, the fruit of the Holy Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control, all of those things that the Holy Spirit produces in us, that's what it looks like when you're a saint. And in the church, we're surrounded by the saints with all the icons. They're all reminders of what it is to live a totally unique life following Jesus Christ. And it is unique. There are no two saints that are exactly the same. Just as you yourself, there's never been a you before, and there will never be a you after. You are the only you, and so you live out your life totally uniquely, and you can live out your life as a person filled with the Holy Spirit also in a completely unique way. That's what the Sunday of the Saints is about. And in the epistle reading that we hear on Sunday, from the epistle to the Hebrews, it says, "Since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." Well, what that means is that the saints are those that keep looking at Jesus. And by looking at Jesus, they not only produce the fruit of the Holy Spirit, but they also are given the strength to persevere, to endure, to keep going, even when it's difficult to be a follower of Jesus. And now let me turn the camera around so that you can see once again that we are literally surrounded by the saints when we're in the church. So here we're looking at our icon screen, our iconostasis, and on the very bottom level on the right you see Jesus, on the left his mother holding him as a child, and then the saints on all other sides. The middle rank of saints are the apostles. The very top are the feasts of the church year. And up front we also have other saints. On here, for example, we have Saint Nicholas and Saint Alexandra, the patron saints of the Tsar and his wife who donated the famous bells to our church in Bridgeport in 1898. Here we have Olga, Saint Olga, and on the other side, Saint Vladimir. Over here we have Saint Seraphim of Sarov, a famous Russian saint, known especially for his prayer. He lived at about the same time as George Washington. And over on this side, here's a icon of Saint Pantaleimon, who was a famous healing saint, a physician, a doctor, who was known for healing people even when they could not pay. And then, as you look around the church, most of the stained glass is images from the life of Jesus or life of his mother. And then in the rest of the church, icons from saints both in North America and in other parts of the world. But the message is the same, that all of these human beings were able to produce the fruit of the Holy Spirit in their own unique way because they were following Jesus. And so it wasn't just the apostles on Pentecost who received the Spirit, but everyone who wanted to follow Jesus and persevere following Jesus throughout history and in every place of the world. So God bless us all in our own place here in America to produce that kind of fruit, and maybe we too can be saints in time. So God bless all of you.